I'm Sue Mills, and I am going to explain our Pilgrim's Progress game that we have going in our junior Bible quiz class. This is a giant game board that we are working on, and we will be doing for a short period of time every class hour that we have, and it's based off of the book, The Pilgrim's Progress. The two versions that I have are more of a comic strip type version, but there are several others, including The Dangerous Journey and Pilgrim's Progress for Children, that are out there on Amazon. And for the purposes of our game, I'm going to explain a couple of things about the game. First and foremost, if they want to read the book Pilgrim's Progress in one of those versions, they will be getting an additional 500 points for our incentive awards for the end of the year just for reading the book. That has nothing to do with the competition. 500 points just for reading the book. Now, to explain the motive of the game, you start out here as in the story as Christian, who is in the city of destruction, and the point is to get to the celestial city, which as a Christian we call heaven. The object of the game is to get there, but you need to lose your burden off of your little person. And I have little player cards here that represent each one of the kids that we have, and they have their names on them, so there's a little person. And you'll notice they have what looks like a backpack on their back, which is their burden. Once they have accepted Christ, they lose that burden, and we'll cut that off, and they will continue on. If they should happen to take one of the paths that lead to the celestial city, and there are many, and they have not lost their burden, they automatically lose. They have to lose their burden at some point. There are basically two branches. There's more difficult version, which is over here on this side, and there is an easier version, which I'm still working on, that will be appearing next week. This harder, longer version takes a little bit longer. It also gives you more opportunities to remove your burden. So there's an incentive to go this way because you have more of an opportunity to lose your burden. There's also places where you earn extra bonus points for junior Bible quiz, along with that 500 for reading the book if you choose to do it. In each one of these, it will say how many points are on there when they land on that square, and it will give them a question that usually correlates with a JBQ question. One is like a quotation question. It may be just a question that has a list, but they're given a week to come up with the answer, to make sure that they know it, and to tell me again what it is to get those points. And again, they will go on their incentive chart for the incentive prize at the end of the year. Every week they will come in, they will spin from our board, they will get to move and advance their pieces, and you can see here where we have them kind of on their journey, and at different times they may be asked to draw a card. The cards that we have are these little cards here, and they are explained right here. There is an armor card, which is used in the Valley of Humiliation, where you will see a little card with a sword, and you need to have the armor card so that you can continue on your journey. There is a God's Guidance, which looks like a little hand. That's when you hit maybe a detour. So instead of getting stuck going on a detour, you get to go a little bit straighter. There is a prayer card, which when you're in the Valley of the Shadow of Death, which is also up in here, it allows you not to get stuck on one of those spaces. You have a faith card, which looks like a little shield, and it helps you get past where the lions are, which is on this space over here. There is a forgiveness card, which looks like a cross, and when you land on a sin card that has like a little cross on it, it allows you to get off of there and not have to go backwards. And there also is an encouragement card, which looks like a sheaf of wheat, and it gives you a chance to go and have an extra spin whenever you choose to. So you decide you lose a turn on this particular card, you can use that encouragement card at that point and take that spin anyway. Or maybe you just are close to the end and you want to really get there quicker, then you have that extra spin. And we have a way of keeping track of what cards that they have and which cards that they've used. Now, I think that's basically it. So, thank you.